Back with another Bulldogs in the Workforce this week. It's great to be joined by Aaron Fischer this week. We're going back a few years here. Aaron is a class of 2009 graduate from Lamar's Community High School. I'm sure some of you veteran teachers and veteran staff members that are watching here will remember Aaron. So Aaron's going to tell us a little bit about himself today and his career as well. So currently Aaron lives in Chandler, Arizona, and Chandler is right outside of Phoenix, suburb there. And so Aaron's got a couple things he's going to tell us about today. Works for a shutter company down there and also owns his own business as well. So he's going to tell us about that too. So first of all, before we get into that, Aaron, tell us a little bit about your time at Lamar's Community High School and what you remember, how it shaped you and also what you were involved in while you were in high school.
Sure. Thanks, Jed. In high school, I was a two-sport athlete in baseball and basketball. Mm-hmm. I led it all for years, but baseball was the sport that I kind of took to. I had a good community. I had a really good community of friends, and I would definitely say I wish I could have taken, looking back, more advantage of the programs and even things like choir or extracurricular things, but I really honed in on the sports and that sports community. I felt like I learned a lot from really good teachers. The teachers were really intentional and made really good relationships with teachers and coaches.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, and I remember you. We'd been in Lamar's a couple of years, and I remember you on the baseball field and the basketball court, and oh my gosh, your effort. I remember how hard you played, and just your effort was the best all the time. That's one thing I always remember about you. So that's definitely commendable. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah, and I would actually say probably the skill I built most in high school was work ethic. Mm-hmm. More than any tangibles, knowledge or something like that. But yeah, through sports, work ethic was a big thing. So
great, yeah, and that's obviously helping you in your career today. So yeah, awesome. So after Lamar's Community, when you graduated in 2009, tell us about your journey and what you did after you graduated, kind of all the way leading up to what you're doing now.
Sure. So right out of high school, I went to a community college in Minnesota and played 2 years of baseball there, which I'm really grateful for doing that. I didn't have a really good direction on what I wanted to do or how I wanted to do further education. So I kind of just stayed in sports, which I'm glad I kept community going into college. I think I would have got pretty lost without it. Then after playing baseball, was done after community college and went to UNI, where I got a bachelor's degree in recreation programming. I kind of got a feel that I wanted to go into maybe like youth programs, YMCA, those type of like community development things, and I like that kind of I don't know, just enjoyable vocation or a vocation that's less serious. And so after my last year at UNI, I actually did an internship abroad. I was able to be the right hand, like the professor's assistant to a recreation programmer at a university in the country of Hungary.
Wow.
And it definitely changed my life. I think before that, I had never really seen the world. I never really branched out of kind of a small town. And I learned a lot during that time being away from where I grew up. And I think one of the biggest things I learned is like, no matter where I'm at, I'll be taken care of, and it will make sense, and I can figure it out. So coming back, I didn't have a job lined up. There's not a lot of recreation programming in Iowa as much, other places. So I came out, I packed up my car and just drove out to Phoenix. Had a job lined up at a golf course doing maintenance. And one thing led to another. I think I just tried to get on my feet out here. And then started going to a really good church, built community, found my wife. And at that point is when I fell into carpentry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, that's a great story. Oh my gosh. And I think that shows too other graduates we've talked to as well. It's never a straight line, you know. I mean, you're here, you're there, you're all kind of zigzagging all over the place, and to get to where you're at now, it's never, you know, it's rarely just an easy path and, you know, a journey. So yeah, that's really cool.
Sure.
Yeah, good story. Yeah. So kind of speaking of carpentry, tell us what you're doing now, and tell us about your job right now and your career in carpentry.
So when I got hired on, I had zero carpentry skills, I would say. You could ask my dad next time you see him how many times he used to drill. But yeah, I had no carpentry skills, but met the owner of the current business I work for, and he was handing the company to his son, and asked if I would be willing to help his son start taking over the owner role. So I've been there 8 years, and one day at a time, he taught me a new skill, I think, and I kind of just learned on the fly, and really, I think that was really valuable now. So now I don't have an official job title, I would say. I'm just kind of the jack of all trades or master of none, where I just help the owner operate everything. I lead the manufacturing, just keeping everything moving, making sure everything's ready and done right. I do installs when needed. I kind of do a little bit of everything. And most of all, get to be the right-hand man to the owner and kind of consult with him on what we want to do, how we want the business to look. It's a small business. There's probably, I should have counted. There's probably 8 guys on the manufacturing side, and then 4 on the finishing side, and we have 3 installers. And then we have 1 lady in the office, and then me and the owner. So it's kind of a real family business, but I would say, luckily not my family.
Well said. Yeah.